Back with you, same seats and ready to go for two different teams in game 2 of the evening and night number 2, North Fulton versus South Fulton. And welcome to the pregame show brought to you by Nerds on Call. For on-site computer service for home or business, call 689-3900. We'll have a chance to visit. Bobby, hand me the microphone there. We'll get Coach Langhoff in here. Lady Giants with a win tonight. Again, 66-24. Lane's kind enough to join us here real quickly before we get ready for North Fulton, South Fulton. Quick start, again tonight defensively. And Bob and I talked about one of the key things that the advantage of this team is dealing with our length, on the defending side of it, from the side of dealing with our post with the length, the wings, the way we defend and those type of things. Really a key asset for this team, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and you notice length, especially in the zone, which we had to go to because we fouled way too much early. And but yeah, when you look out in the back of the zone is Brooke, Anna, and Jamie, and then you put Chloe and Ashubi, who isn't doesn't have length, but is as athletic as a kid you'll find. Our zone should cause more problems than it did, but we haven't spent a lot of time on that. But out of necessity, we had to play a little bit to get through with the 3 kids with 2 fouls in the first half. But another good start. I was overall, you shut a team out in a quarter, and you give yourself a chance to, get some breathing room and play with a little working margin. And that's what the first half ended up being.
I thought you guys did a good job keeping them off the boards. They had 53 rebounds, 21 offensive boards the night before, but it's been a dismal shooting time for Farmington, and for them to put the ball in the hole. And I just thought, that the key defense, our confidence, and Bob and I continue to talk about this, the experience really shows in these first 2 games what we have on the floor as compared to the other 2 temes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, those 4 seniors play, when they haven't been in foul trouble. Those kids are out there a lot together, and this is Chloe's 4th county, and Sid, and they've all been in a lot of county games, and I think it helps in the back-to-back. A lot of if you're younger, you might need that other day off to get prepared for the next team, but they kind of we're set with what we're doing, and we don't want to get too complex. We just want to be really good at the things we do, and we'll have 2 days off to get a little rested, and then come back with South Fulton here on Friday, which a lot of kids are gone, revenge game or not, whatever you want to call it. But I just asked the seniors, I said, if you're not ready to play South Fulton over here on a county a year after what happened, and take nothing away from South Fulton, they played better than we did that night. But they're ready. We'll hopefully have 2 good days to prepare and for 2 teams, and get a little rest and be ready Friday back here.
What can you really expect out of South Fulton? That nucleus of their group is gone. And they have Krukowit. They have, again, Cherokee Southwards back after being injured last year. So a little bit, we'll get a first glance of what they bring to the table. And, Coach Beebe does such a tremendous job with his group. He always brings them along as they come to the season.
Absolutely. And you look, and they lost some key players in Kraus, and they lost their point guard and their big kid. But they've got kids, that were, even when we played them the second time at Christmas, those kids were varsity ready, and, they're good shooters. We're going to have to run them off their spots and make them put it on the floor. And, and like I said, Carl will have a couple days off, or at least 1 day, I guess, but they'll be ready to play, and they'll know what's at stake here if they get a win tonight, and both of us come in at 2-0.
Coach Lane Langhoff is with us. Nice start, 66-24 tonight, and a couple of days off. And we'll see you back here on Friday night.
All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate
Lane.
it.
Good job tonight. Thank you. Coach Langhoff, and brought to you by Big Rack Steakhouse at North Main in Canton. Wear your purple or gold Canton shirt to Big Racks on Fridays and receive half-price appetizers. Big Rack Steakhouse, 647-6000. If we mention South Fulton, of course, a year ago, went all the way to the Super Sectional. They won again, 27-7. They finished the season, lost in the Super Sectional to Moweaqua. I know it's a game that Mark broadcasted that game. And again, that was the one that they battled and got it away from at the end of the game last year. But, it's back-to-back seasons. They lost to Carrollton the year before, lost to Moweaqua last year. And that's 6 straight years, Coach Beebe. They have won 25-plus games. Coach Beebe winning career 177-76 for a great coach who has built his through his junior high program, similar to the way that Coach Jerry Wilson has for Havana, Bob, in regards to what he brings to it. And South Fulton, the year in and year out, last 10 years, they have been a very solid program and don't expect anything less.
Oh, no, not at all. They have lost their fair share of players over the years due to graduation, but it's the fact that they are so well coached and taught the game of basketball that it reaps benefits, as far as the incoming kids who will fill those roles.
We don't have no play-by-play. You can stand there all day there, Murph. He was trying to give us a hard time of yesterday blocking and everything like that. So we get to deal with him all year at the boys level. So good luck with that, right?
Yeah.
We'll get to the starting lineups. And North Fulton, of course, from last night, end up losing to the Little Giants. And again, by a score of last night, 70-24. Too many turnovers, 30-plus turnovers last night. And again, they only had Harold with 6, Hanlon with 6, and lack of scoring again for first-year head coach Toshio Van Middlesworth. And North Fulton comes in at 0-1. Both teams, their respective benches. We'll get to the start of this one. That's our pregame show. It's brought to you by Nerds on Call for on-site computer service for your home or business, 689-3900. The starting lineups when we return live from Lewistown, North Fulton, South Fulton, Bob Wagner, Leon Groover with the call. Back in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your real estate agent. Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on the north edge of Canton. Stereo Village, located on 4th Avenue in Canton. Wesley United Methodist Church, located on Avenue A in Canton, and M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, Monical's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. By the Bank of Farmington, located in both Canton and in Farmington. By Canton Napa, with a location of North 1st Avenue. Big Horse Vineyard, located east of Lewistown. By Canton Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool on North Avenue A, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
Time for the starting lineups, brought to you by B Design Salon on the square at 70 North Main in Canton, 649-6040 for your appointment today. Starting lineup looks like this for North Fulton. They go with Paige Fanistock, a junior, also Savannah Bowles, 5'7" senior, Madison Miller, that's a 5'4" senior, Lexi Hanlon, sophomore, 5'5", and Lindsay Harold, a junior, 6'1". First-year head coach is Toshio Van Middlesworth for North Fulton. South Fulton, Carl Beebe, his 9th year, 177 wins, 76 losses. South Fulton will go with a lineup looks like this. A junior, Taylor Churchill. Of course, Tiffany has moved on, graduated as junior high coach in a couple of different sports at Camp Point. And she's had a couple of really good success for her sister. So Taylor will carry on the Churchill name with a start tonight as a junior. Senior, Hannah Krukowitz, carryover from a player a year ago. Maddie McCormick, a junior. Maggie LaSalle, a junior. And Aaron LaSalle, a senior. A couple of those players interchanged with a little bit of off the bench, starting roles from time to time. But that's the nucleus and starting lineup tonight for the Lady Rebels of South Fulton. Their head coach is Carl Beebe. The assistant is Kylie Palmer. What's the tip of the thing for the matchup in this one, Bob? The experience maybe a little bit to South Fulton's advantage, too. They do have 2 or 3 players from a year ago on the floor here for the Lady Rebels.
Yeah, I agree. They've got a lot of players that still have quite a bit of varsity minutes from last season coming into tonight's game.
Let's give you a look at the tip ready to go tonight. And again, the green and kind of a light blue for South Fulton. And again, it's white trimmed in red and black for the Lady Wildcats. And they get the opening tap. They work it right to left on the perimeter off the dribble. For South Fulton playing defense. They open up the man-to-man into the post. Lindsey Harold turns, shot, followed it up, no good. Loose ball along the baseline, saved by South Fulton. A scramble for it. Churchill streaks across the timeline to the far side. Quick pass off the far corner. Bounce pass, looking the ball get to the post. Turnover by South Fulton, our first of the night.
You can't pass to a post player at their ankles.
And a quick push underneath. Trying to get back. Lindsey Harold is trying to retrieve it and got bumped. And that's going to be a quick foul against Krukowit. That'll be a key thing, keeping her on the floor this season. A lot of different things. Back to top of the key with the basketball. That's Miller. Most experienced player out of this group here. Madison Miller. Left side off the dribble. That's going to be a travel. Whistled against Bowles. So a turnover by each of these teams. One apiece. Try to get settled in here. The calming down effect, right? That's what we always kind of look forward as well. 0-0 our score of the opening first quarter tonight here from Lewistown. Off to this near side with a dribble. Nice little penetration and good up left-handed shot there by Maggie LaSalle.
You leave a lane like that open, I'd go drive to the basket too.
So LaSalle picks up the field goal. Quickly, South Fulton has the guest lead it 2-0.
Foul should be on Maddie McCormick.
All right. The official will come to the scorer's table. It's against McCormick.
Yep.
We're saying Grandpa Mac a little bit here, and even the father Mac as well. We've seen all kinds of different Macs tonight. 6:54. McCormick, a great family around our area.
Oh yeah, I'm more than familiar.
Yep. So again, 6:47, 2-0. Playing the defense. South Fulton, they give and go. The ball thrown away, out of bounds. Turnover against North Fulton. I think that's what's going to be the call here. Turnover by North Fulton, so that's a couple of turnovers.
You got it.
6:42. Churchill. Where's the headband? So you know it's identifying her quickly. You know me, I'm all about faces and discerning those differential even between the numbers and the faces and what they bring out there.
Makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it?
6:24 to the near side to give and go off the dribble. Nice little move by Krukowit, and then got fouled in the middle of the lane. You saw Hannah play really probably 2 years ago, a little bit, and then pretty much played a lot last year for, South Fulton.
Yeah, first onto the scene for sure.
And a foul called against Paige Fanistock. That's her first. And again to the free throw line will be Krukowit. Another one coming up here. And got both of those free throws down. Tell you, a lot to live up to the last 2 years. I don't care who you are coming in to a program, right? Yeah. Averaging 25 plus to the Super Sectionals 2 years in a row. A held ball on her knees. A tie-up forced by North Fulton. See North Fulton playing some inspired early defense here. Scrambling for it. South Fulton will inbound. That's McCormick. She'll do the honors. 6:12 first quarter. Back cut nicely executed underneath Aaron LaSalle.
Pretty play.
With a field goal. You can execute that. You know it's coming. It's still to defend it. Good job there by South Fulton. 6-0. Quick hard pass down the lane. Shot is blocked. Nice job defensively by Maggie LaSalle. She's got some length as a junior. Handles at the point. Entry off the right side. That's a travel against South Fulton. So it's a turnover. So a couple of team apiece for the turnovers. 5:46, 6-0. Off tomorrow. Back here on Thursday night for the matchup. Canton will have that Thursday off. They'll play on Friday night. Oh, should have been a double dribble, but got away with it. Threw the ball out of bounds. Last touch by South Fulton.
That was a hop, skip, and a jump, and no dribble in between.
Inbounds will come from North Fulton. We got a equipment and a kind of a shoe.
The dreaded shoestring.
Yeah. So 5:38 remaining in the opening quarter. Bob Wagner, Leon with you, and M. Bixler Video Productions. Megan is our engineer back to studios. Throughout the week, our games broadcast right here on CD Country 107.9 FM. Steele, South Fulton. Quick pick up the dribble between the circle. It's McCormick. Trying to scramble for the ball, trying to get the ball to the post there. Overthrew LaSalle. Double team. North Fulton gets it off the floor. South Fulton fights for it, and another held ball. You can see Coach saying, hey, you know what? You got to take that step and then move the ball. Once you get it to that point, once you take it down and you stop your dribble, inbounds will come from a Herald. 5:19, 6-0. South Fulton with the shutout. Lead pass underneath, and it goes on the end line. Last touch there by Bowles. Well, they're breaking the press, Bob, but South Fulton is speeding them up and forcing them to make the extra little strong pass down the floor.
Yeah, they're not prepared offensively down there to run a fast break, which has resulted in 3 failed shot attempts and 5 turnovers.
Lexi Danner Clark in as a junior for South Fulton at the 5:07 mark here, 6-0. Churchill, as a junior, gets a start. Looking to get the ball to the post there. They finally do, but it's deflected. Good job with the hands up by North Fulton. Then the double team. Backcourt pressure applied by South Fulton. Double team, triple team. Across the timeline, somebody's got to be open. Drive, bounce pass to the right side. Harrell with a jumper, short. Who gets the loose ball out of the pack there? It's Churchill. Good scramble for it.
Smallest player on the court gets the rebound.
Across the timeline with 4:35. 6-0. South Fulton. Churchill takes the 3. No good. Back of the iron. Too strong. Ball deflected in the lane. Several. And a tie up again. And we got a held ball. I've said that multiple times already in this opening quarter.
You have. You should make a recording of that and save you some breath.
It's got. I guess you get a sound effect back in the studios. Play it. 4:23, 6-0. South Fulton possession. Deflection. Turnover by South Fulton. That's their 5th. A couple of back-to-back turnovers by the Lady Rebels. Hands up. Ball deflected. North Fulton keeps the basketball. North Fulton still has not scored in this game. Substitution coming in will be Kelsey Thurman. Sub will be Miller. She'll set to the post. It'll be Harold. Inbound off the left side will come from Thurman. Inbounding off the left side. Looking. Outlet in the lane. Threw the ball away up for grabs. Who gets it? Turnover. Aaron Lascelles picks it up off the floor. 4-minute mark in the opening quarter. South Fulton attacks. Nice move along the baseline. Nicely done. Little crossover. Nicely done there by Krukowit. And again, it's a 4-point for Krukowit. 8-0 now is the South Fulton lead. And a quick hold in the near side here.
Helping underwrite this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your real estate agent. Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on the north edge of Canton. Stereo Village, located on 4th Avenue in Canton. Wesley United Methodist Church, located on Avenue A in Canton. And M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, Monical's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. By the Bank of Farmington, located in both Canton and in Farmington. By Canton Napa, with a location of North 1st Avenue. Big Horse Vineyard, located east of Lewistown. By Canton Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool on North Avenue A, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
Back here again, a dismal and a tough night shooting. North Fulton 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and what were they from the field, Bobby?
0 for 7.
0 for 7. They started the game 0 for 5. Got the free throw before that point. 11-1 now. Second quarter, Smith, and it's a held ball. Same kind of situation the opposite end down here, and the result was a foul, but again, it will be basketball the other opposite end. See you, Murph. See you. As we continue here, 11-1. Inbounds to Churchill off the left wing. Krukowitz, and between the circle. Aaron LaSalle, far side, that is Krukowitz.
Nice little jumper.
Yeah, jumper. And a field goal is good by Krukowitz, but a foul. I get it, called a 3, I think, too. Give her a 3 to the far side over there. by Krukowitz, and a quick timeout. 7:39, just the start of the second quarter, 14-1, back in 30 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your real estate agent. Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on the north edge of Canton. Stereo Village, located on 4th Avenue in Canton. Wesley United Methodist Church, located on Avenue A in Canton. And M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, Monical's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. By the Bank of Farmington, located in both Canton and in Farmington. By Canton Napa, with a location of North 1st Avenue. Big Horse Vineyard, located east of Lewistown. By Canton Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool on North Avenue A, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
North Fulton on the offense. Pressure defense applied by South Fulton. Churchill fended it off across the timeline. That's a travel against North Fulton. Speed you up, and you have a tough time with getting the basketball across the timeline.
And I guarantee you, after watching last night's game, he realized pick up the tempo, get them out of their comfort zone.
Opening seconds here in the second quarter. A three by Krukowitz has opened this second period. 14-1, almost a throwaway. South Fulton gets a little sloppy. Maggie LaSalle picks it up off the left wing. I don't think we have seen, South Fulton's had more scoring people on their roster last couple of years than they do this season. Now that could change by later, but it appears at least experience-wise that we have seen. You see the group they had, last year, Kylie Krause, he had Summer Bregard, and Kylie's actually a teammate at Lincoln Land, again with Sydney LeGrand. She had 11 the other night, went 21 from LeGrand with rebounds. Then you get ICC, you had Summer Bregard's playing there as well. 14-1. A minute gone by, trying to get the ball to the post. Good defense there by North Fulton. Skip pass, threw the ball away. South Fulton. And again, it's opening night for them. This is the opening game for them. A lot of untested spots on the floor, a lot of positions they have to kind of get corrected, and this is where this is that testing ground for the season.
Turnover number 9 for South Fulton.
Goes to far side of the floor, and they go back to back with the turnovers.
And that'll be turnover number 12 for North Fulton.
That's uncharacteristic for them. That's not a thing that Carl Beebe has seen in the last few years, turnover-wise. 6:49 left in our second quarter. Bounce pass the left side. Krukowitz lobs it. Good pass just overthrew a little bit, and a turnover by South Fulton. Both these teams go back-to-back turnovers. In between the circle, Paige Fanistock, and they can get a player control they call. Wow. That's a tough one. Player control, and if it is, that's a call. 3 on Paige Fanistock.
I thought the defender left their feet.
Yep. And it goes as a turnover as well for North Fulton. 3 personals against Paige Fanistock, the junior. 6:26 clock run, second quarter. Churchill bounce pass off the left side. That's Mackenzie Coulter. They have a pair of Coulters, a couple of LaSalle's as well. Launches it in and out, no good on the 3. Missed there by Coulter. Tracked down by North Fulton. Waits for the defender to go by. Good defense there. North Fulton almost an over and back. Into the front court. North Fulton possession. Left wing. Paige Fanistock, nice move down the lane. Off the glass, rolled it off, no good. That's what you like to see here. Use that little curl off the screen off the left side there.
And the opening's there. I think, if you get more comfortable with it, you can generate some points from it.
By 51, time remaining in the second quarter. Substitution, Maggie LaSalle, a junior, for Coach Carl Beebe. Quite a run in his program. 177 wins, 76 losses. There's a field goal by North Fulton. Didn't get a chance to see that there, Bob.
That was by Lindsey Harold.
Okay. Scoring there by North Fulton. There's her first 2 points of this quarter. 14-3 now. After being held to 1 point, Harold's got all their scoring. Along the baseline, shot no good by South Fulton. Here comes North Fulton, tracked down and knocked out of bounds from behind by Emily Briney, a freshman who's checked in. Trying to get a little bit of stability at the guard, so he's playing the freshman Briney. And Churchill, also a junior. Very young South Fulton team with the exception of a couple of seniors. Crookwood, of course, one being those, Aaron LaSalle and Southard, who last year was injured. Off the baseline, jumper to the right side, Faith Quick, it's good. 2-pointer by Faith Quick off the right side. It bounced, and a friendly bounce right straight through the net. 14-5, coming up on the 5-minute mark before halftime. As steal, North Fulton has a chance to run out the right side and got it in. Layup is good by Madison Miller.
They're on a run, Leon.
And that's what, anticipate really Miller being that kind of perimeter defender for Coach Van Middlesworth. 4:41, 14-7, they cut the lead in half. After only scoring 1 point in the opening quarter. The give and go down the lane, bounce pass, left-handed shots up and good by South Fulton. Out of the pack there scoring was Maggie LaSalle. Maggie with the field goal. And then a
turnover.
Stoppage of play here with the time. Again, that turnover.
Yeah, it's number 14 for North Fulton.
Maggie LaSalle with that field goal has got 4 now, 16-7. Inbounds will come from Krukowit. Inbounds out front. McCormick. Bounce pass right back to McCormick. Top of the key. Reverses it. Off the left side. Coulter and a push underneath. That stops here at 4:13 second quarter. Again, a foul whistled against North Fulton.
Should be on Lindsay Harold.
Yeah.
It is.
So she's got her first. Fanistock still with that 3. Top of the key. Push shot, line drive, comes up short. That was a miss by Mackenzie Coulter. Out of bounds to North Fulton. Second night of playing time for North Fulton. And South Fulton's been a little bit ragged as well. 15-7 advantage to South Fulton. Double team. Now at the outlet it goes to Harold. Across the timeline. Nice breakage of that press. Hanlon off the glass, no good. Too strong. Thought that was going to go off the glass and it spun out. Missed chance there by the Lady Wildcats. Krukowit double team, cut off baseline. Now reverses it. Churchill sets the feet, shoots it. Comes up short. In the lane, that's Harold. And I think she stepped on the end line.
She did.
And fires. That's a technical. Harold fired the ball to the official. That's a no-no. I know she was frustrated, but Cena goes on the end line. And then the technical is whistled against Lindsay Harold. So a 3:39. It's hard to get that reaction. Looking for the substitution here. Harold will sit. Coming in is Madeline Harrison. Checks in. 3:39. She has got to be on the floor. I mean, there's no two ways about it with Lindsay controlling inside, rebounding, and those type of situations. And that's a tough one. 3:39, 17-7 now. Top of the key. Off the baseline with the basketballs, Clark. Do I have to mention her full name? Lexi Danner Clark. And in the post, lane violation, a turnover. First of the tournament, we've seen a lane violation called. 3:23 left, second quarter, 17-7. Quick flips the pass, trying to track it down is Faith Quick. She gets it. Try to get into their offense. North Fulton flips the pass to Bowles. Covered up. Out of the arc gets Miller. Madison threw the ball away. Turnover by North Fulton. Here comes the Lady Rebels. They veered off. That's Aaron LaSalle. Now give and go to Krukowit. Along the baseline. Slides the pass and went off of North Fulton. Trying to get the ball long, parallel to the baseline. Threw the ball away. Carl Beebe shouts out a play. Substitution for Juliet Camera. 5'4" and a senior. She's an exchange student. 2:56, second quarter. Inbounds Krukowitz back to her. Reverses it between the circle. McCormick looks over that zone by North Fulton. Bounce pass to this right wing. Looks to the post. Nothing doing. Trying to be patient against this zone. In between that little seam at the top of the key, the ball and a held ball. Alternating possession. What do you guess? How many of those you think we've had tonight?
Well, I mean, it was a nice pass to the team at the top of the key. My only thing is, you don't have to throw it 130 mile an hour.
Yeah. You're
10 feet away. Just throw it over the top.
Nice little easy pass there.
And she wouldn't expect a 100 mile an hour fastball, that's for sure.
237, bounce pass in the back court. And that's Cameron. Nice breaks to the press. Lead pass, shot was no good by Bulls. Loose ball, who gets it? And another held ball.
Yeah, you got to make those
going the other direction. They had a nice little breakaway. Cameron did a good job of breaking the press, got into the front court. And then North Fulton drew the blank. Misfired on that one. 2:23 before half. South Fulton between the circle. That's Krukowitz. Jumper bank shot to the far side by South Fulton. Is that McCormick?
I do believe.
But the field goal there, the bank shot with the field goal. It's 19-7. North Fulton, a jumper right side. Looking good. Bulls follow up good. Up and a follow-up there by Faith Quick.
Nice little putback.
Get a couple of field goals off the bench by Quick. Gets them back to within 10 with 1:50 left in this first half. Bounce pass to the post to draw the double team. Krukowitz off the left side. Shot off the mark, misses everything. Tracked down by North Fulton. Then they draw the double team. Overhead pass. Quick. Don't step back the other direction, young lady. There you go. Off this near side. Bulls pull up. Three. It goes in and out. No good by Hanlon. It goes out of bounds. Just off to this left side of the bench for South Fulton.
Should stay with North Fulton, I do believe.
Coverage tonight. We get a night off tomorrow night. Back here Thursday evening. And we'll tell you about the schedule, all that, for you coming up on the halftime show. Right here on CD Country, 107.9 FM. Shot to this near side was missed by North Fulton. South Fulton tracks it down. Across the timeline with the possession. That's Aaron LaSalle. Bounce pass. Looks to this near corner. Tries to get out of the short corner here. To the post to tie up. In traffic. Steps out of the paint. Jumper to the right side. Push by Clark. No good. Minute 5. South Fulton keeps the possession. Off to this near side. Coach Tosh trying to encourage his defensive unit for North Fulton. 52 seconds. Off to the right side. Give up the dribble. Churchill launches a three. In and out, no good. Hit the back of the iron. South Fulton gets the missed opportunity there. Gets it back. Bounce pass. Nice lead pass underneath. Missed a shot there. That was a good chance there by Aaron LaSalle. Missed another one in the lane area. This time by Southard.
Wow.
South Fulton keeps it again. They've had it since about the 52-second mark. 3 chances by the wayside for North Fulton. South Fulton with 22 seconds. Top of the key. To Markley. Churchill with a three. It goes in and out. Couldn't buy a basket. 15 seconds. Looked pretty good out of the release. A little bit too strong. Here comes North Fulton. Hannon. Off balance shot with 7. Churchill with 5. Got a chance with 3. Launches it for about 25. And off the mark. No good. Hit the back of the iron. The end of one half of play. South Fulton 19. North Fulton 9 as we head to the locker room for halftime. More coming up right here on CD Country 107.9 FM. Halftime brought to you by Graham Health System. We'll take a quick timeout. Back here to Lewistown in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your real estate agent. Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on the north edge of Canton. Stereo Village, located on 4th Avenue in Canton. Wesley United Methodist Church, located on Avenue A in Canton. And M. Bixler Video Productions.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on.
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
Hey, she took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Helping bring you this event, Monical's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. By the Bank of Farmington, located in both Canton and in Farmington. By Canton Napa, with a location of North 1st Avenue. Big Horse Vineyard, located east of Lewistown. By Canton Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool on North Avenue A. And by M. Bixler Video Productions.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Back your halftime show from Game 2 on this night. Number 2 here from Lewistown has the advantage. South Fulton 19-9. Halftime is brought to you by Graham Health System. To participate in the blood drive coming up this Friday or December 18th, you can call Summer DeRenzi at 647-5240. That's extension 2346 to schedule your appointment, or you can email sderenzi at grahamhospital.org. This is a game, again, at South Fulton took advantage of some poor shooting. A couple of turnovers early by North Fulton. Managed only one free throw the entire first quarter, missed their first 5 shots. And again, when you take a look at that, and again, did not hit a field goal in that opening quarter. And there was a kind of similar to what we saw last night. Poor shooting for North Fulton. Couldn't capitalize on it. And South Fulton mustered enough points to take the lead here, 19-9 at halftime, Bob. But again, North Fulton, I thought they got a little bit more poised at times. You know, they were getting into their offense and just missed some chances to put the ball in the hole here.
Oh, they were pretty sporadic tonight, not as much as last night. And, I think their defense is a bit better. I think it's still, they're a little late in reacting to where the ball goes, but I think they are being a little more instinctive tonight compared to last. And, when it comes down to offensively, it's just, the shot selection has been pretty suspect, to say the least. And, you can see what a different team North Fulton is when Lindsey Harold's on the court. I mean, they are a totally different team because they have that inside presence. They don't have to rely on trying to make every 18-foot to 25-foot jump shot they take. They've got the ability to get the basketball to the low post. If not, get the basket. She's a good enough player to get a double team, and she's a good enough passer to find the open shooter.
You got to curb that emotion, right? I mean, those are things that you have to learn as a player in this stage of playing on a varsity level. You have to be able to handle the good with the bad, non-calls. Sometimes you're going to get certain calls, and in regards to that, you just cannot let that emotion show on the floor out here. And it cost them, she got the technical and sat for the biggest part of that tail end of that second quarter. And it gives North Fulton a lot of credit, though. They forced some turnovers. They got some turnovers, but then they couldn't really get set in their offense. South Fulton did run some offense, couldn't get the ball to the post. They were able to knock down a few shots outside, but for them, I give a lot of credit to North Fulton. I thought they did a pretty good job of now laying the ball to the post consistently. So you can see South Fulton likes to run kind of a double post kind of look at times, and North Fulton, that's maybe one thing that I saw a bright spot, that the defending interior. I thought they did a pretty good job in the first half.
And they did, and I think part of that's with Lindsey Harold on the court.
Yeah,
I just think
makes a major difference, doesn't it?
And Tosho told us yesterday how pivotal it is for her to be on the court as much as humanly possible. And you could really see it last night, and you can see it again tonight. She's a difference maker. She's got that experience, but she's got the size to either score on the inside or find the open teammate.
Get to look at the stats here at halftime. Those are brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine in Canton. It's 649-1572 for free injury screen. They fix sports injuries. VW, look at the first half stats here. What's those shake out here? And does the numbers kind of live up to what we see as a score here, 19-9?
If you want to call the game not pretty, then absolutely the stats live up to that bidding. Here we go. For the North Fulton Lady Wildcats, they are 4 of 19 in field goals, 21.1%. 0 for 5 in three-point shooting for the first half. 1 for 2 in free throws, 50%. 12 total rebounds, 5 offensive, 15 first half turnovers. For the South Fulton Lady Rebels, they were 7 of 25 in field goals, 28%. 1 for 11 in three-point shooting, 9%. 4 for 6 in free throws, 66.7%. 19 total rebounds, 9 offensive, 13 total turnovers. Points off turnovers, North Fulton with 4, South Fulton with 11.
Hey, make sure you check out Steve Shank's recap of tonight's game and all of your sports news tomorrow. Daily Ledger, the Canton Daily Ledger. You can check out their online site as well, CantonDailyLedger.com, a partner with the WCDD WBYS. First half scoring, South Fulton in her 19. Hannah Krukowit was 7. She had a 3, couple of field goals and 2 free throws. Maggie LaSalle with 4. Erin LaSalle a field goal for 2. Sadie Markley a basket for 2. Maddie McCormick a basket for 2. And it's a Mackenzie Coulter a free throw for their 19. North Fulton's 9 had Madison Miller with 2. Lindsay Harold field goal free throw for 3 points. And Faith Quick couple of field goals again for their 9. It's 19-9 at halftime. It's brought to you by Graham Health System. When we return back after this 2-minute timeout.
Helping underwrite this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your real estate agent. Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on the north edge of Canton. Stereo Village, located on 4th Avenue in Canton. Wesley United Methodist Church, located on Avenue A in Canton. And M. Bixler Video Productions.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
She took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Helping bring you this event, Monical's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. By the Bank of Farmington, located in both Canton and in Farmington. By Canton Napa, with a location of North 1st Avenue. Big Horse Vineyard, located east of Lewistown. By Canton Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool on North Avenue A, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Back here, play resumes. South Fulton possession, right to left.
It's travel.
And a travel. Maggie LaSalle. Bob's got that travel call down tonight. Working on his game
When you
tonight
take
as well.
3 steps and don't dribble,
It's
Stevie Wonder could call that.
no doubt. North Fulton trapped in the back court. That's one of the key. You can't hang on the basketball line. That's what you see really out of this North Fulton team. Better job that time breaking the press, cross the timeline. They'll hold it out front. Miller swings the pass, driving in the lane. Nice little curl shot, in and out, no good. Needs to look there by Hanlon, and that chance to put the ball in the hole and just can't get it to go down. 19-9.
It's a foul, yeah.
And again, I can't see. There you go. Foul was on who? We'll see here. Foul was on 34.
Lindsay Harold.
Yep. So Lindsay Harold picks up again a Wide open underneath.
LaSalle.
And again, the basket there is by Maggie LaSalle. So that's the way the things open up here, 21-9. Missed opportunity by North Fulton, and South Fulton's capitalized. That's been
another turnover.
Yep, another turnover.
Way up for Taylor
basket, Churchill. They're getting right in the flow. It had to be a little chew session on the part of Colonel Beebe, too. I don't think he was very happy with their play. Ball kicked, goes out of bounds. Kicked by South Fulton. That should have been off of a South Fulton player. That's who booted it out. It could have been a good field goal. You could have used that field goal last night, Bob.
That's turnover number 17. Yeah, no kidding.
23-9, 6:47. South Fulton possession.
Had to go there.
Briefly. Loose ball on the floor. North Fulton gets it. South Fulton loses it. Bounce pass. Almost a steal by Krukowit. North Fulton still trying to get across the timeline. They do. Miller between the circle. And then South Fulton closes out on that shooter. Off the left side. Looked like the ball was tipped off the shot attempt by Fanistock. Then a push to this near side. Foul, a little frustration. You see a lot on this North Fulton team, and Hanlon picked up the foul.
Just need to run some offense.
Yeah.
I mean, you get the ball across the half-court line, and North Fulton seems to get in panic mode and just starts throwing it up. You've got offensive sets. You've been practicing them for a month. Try and run a couple.
6:10 remaining in our third quarter. Drop down pass. That's a better opportunity to shoot the basketball, just off the baseline. It's a nice little jumper there. Threw the ball away. 6-minute marks. 23-9 South Fulton. Nice run in the lane. No good by Page. Shot follow-up is good.
That was by Page.
And Page, nice follow-up, gets her first 2 points of the night. And a timeout taken by South Fulton. Down to the floor, 5:50 left, third quarter. South Fulton 23, North Fulton 11. Back with a full timeout in 60 seconds, live from Lewistown.
Helping underwrite this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your real estate agent. Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on the north edge of Canton. Stereo Village, located on 4th Avenue in Canton. Wesley United Methodist Church, located on Avenue A in Canton. And M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, Monical's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. By the Bank of Farmington, located in both Canton and in Farmington. By Canton Napa, with a location of North 1st Avenue. Big Horse Vineyard, located east of Lewistown. By Canton Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool on North Avenue A. And by M. Bixler Video Productions.
Well, I've seen a couple of these games tonight. Lack of scoring. 1 point in the opening quarter by North Fulton. 2 so far in this third quarter. We saw earlier in the evening where Farmington was shut out 15-0 in the second quarter of game 1 tonight. So lack of scoring ability leads to losses in this first couple of nights here at the county tournament. Shot coming up here. And a quick push there. That's going to be fourth. I knew they miscalculated a while ago, and they had Harold only had 3. That's their fourth.
Yeah, they didn't count the technical as a foul.
Yeah. And again, a missed chance there by Krukowit.
And I think, Tocho has to leave her out there. I mean,
yeah, there's no doubt in my mind, too. 5:33 left third.
Makes all the difference down the court.
Krukowit gets 1 of 2. So you got 8 points in the night. 5:33, it's 24-11 South Fulton trying to go back-to-back with the county championship. Their first hurdle tonight here against North Fulton. Coming up Thursday night, Lewistown, South Fulton, longtime rivalry between these schools. And then Farmington, North Fulton, that will be on Thursday night. Here at the 5:27 mark, push to the near side. Stoppage of play where North Fulton will inbound.
That one should be on Aaron LaSalle.
That is correct. Number 32 there. Picks up her second. North Fulton possession. Need a bucket in the worst way here in this third quarter. Bounce pass in the paint. Harold turns. Ball was partially blocked. Took her a while to kind of circle the wagon to turn into the post there, She kind of turned about a 180.
A little mechanical.
Yeah, and I think we saw that in the Canton game as well. Some post moves that need to be corrected, and they'll get it done here. 5:12 left third quarter. Quick hard pass, and you get a shot, take it. And I've seen so many people pass up shots that, I mean, you work so hard to get the ball down right near the hoop. You got to take those shots. They're point blank. South Fulton will inbound. Overhead pass, top of the key. Launching a three, misses it. Nobody touched it. Missed shot chance there by Maggie LaSalle. And that's not their MO. It's never been, three shooting for South Fulton. Any of the teams we have seen.
Not the only one to deal with Kylie Krause.
Off the dribble there and a travel. Again, forced the issue. Put the ball on the floor. Got a little hesitant. Seen the footsteps or heard footsteps or whatever. Bulls turned the ball over.
That's a good analogy, too, Leon, about hearing the footsteps.
And all she did looked as the defender was moving her direction, and that she kind of panicked a little bit there.
You know they're coming. Use your vision and gather yourself and release a shot to get a basket.
Madeline Harrison enters into the lineup. Churchill also to this near side. Maggie LaSalle. That's the perimeter game for South Fulton. Along the baseline, ball stripped away. Krukowicz gets it. Now to Churchill. Also in the lineup for them is Markley. Baseline and a steal, stripped away. Turnover by South Fulton. Got a little careless with the basketball, not protecting the ball.
That's number 17 for South Fulton.
Here comes North Fulton. The attack in the middle of the lane. A bank shot up and good. Basket is good by Hanlon. That's her first 2 points tonight. Nice little move in the lane. 24-13, still within striking distance, Bob. You look at this 4:14 mark of the third quarter. They get a little bit of energy going here and some point production. You're right back in this game here.
Need to go on a run.
Yep. Substitution, as we mentioned. Markley still remains out there. Churchill for South Fulton in for Juliet Camera, a senior. Enters for North Fulton. South Fulton possession. Inbounds to the far corner. Right back to the shooter Krukowicz in stride. Misses it. Loose ball tracked down by North Fulton. Quickly in the front court here. Fighting for it. Krukowicz and a tie-up. Paige Fennestock trying to run it down. She was trying to get her set and turn the body with the basketball to take it down the floor. Again, he had Krukowicz all over her, chasing the basketball. 4:04 left third quarter. Inbounds will come from Harrison. Left to right is North Fulton. Managed just a couple of field goals. The ball knocked away. That's Krukowicz that the defense leans in and got hit with the side. Again, a little contact with the body there. And a blocking foul against North Fulton. With 3:53. Foul is whistled against Hanlon. So that's a couple of fouls. Krukowicz missed the free throw. Second one coming up. A lot of time getting in shape. That's the toughest time. I think basketball shape is a lot different than being in shape. A lot of times running up and down the floor, those type of things, kind of getting adjusted to that as well. You can practice, but those are your bursts and stuff. You keep your long time on the floor. Here comes Churchill. Holds the ball back out to the right wing, 3:39. Looks over the defense. Needs some runs, some good cuts here. Get to the offense. They look against the zone defense supplied by North Fulton. Krukowicz bounce pass to this near corner, Southard. Now to Markley. Reverses it Churchill with 3:22 left in the third quarter. Again here live tonight from Lewistown. CD Country, 107.9 FM. Our coverage from the County Girls Tournament. Also streamed online, cdcountry1079.com. Off the dribble here. Krukowicz, nice move along the baseline and a blocking foul. Going to be against North Fulton. Almost went out of bounds there. You see that? Very close to going to the end line.
That was on Madeline Harrison.
Yep. Yeah. So Madeline picks up the foul. That's her first, team sixth. South Fulton possession. Couple substitutions for North Fulton. Back on the floor was Madison Miller. Also Sharquell Smith. Shot no good. Who gets it out front? That's Aaron LaSalle. Keeps the ball live. Krukowicz now to Churchill. 24-13. South Fulton leads. 2:48 third quarter. Lobs it underneath. Ball taken away. Smith had a lot to do with that, with the contact there. Southard trying to get in position, and a bump and a foul against North Fulton. Could result in a little better thing. I thought they played pretty good defense.
I agree.
Got the ball a little high-low. And that will put to the free throw line Markley. Sinks the free throw. Not many chances really for South Fulton. Krukowitz had 1 of 4 from the free throw line. And Markley now 1 for 1. So not many chances even to that point here. Tried to extend that lead.
Points are at a premium for both teams in this quarter.
25-13, 26-13. Couple of free throws. 4 points the game by Markley. It's now double the lead back again, 2:39. Off the baseline to the near side, that's Alexis Barnes in the lineup. Tried to get the ball to the post, was intended for a quick through the wall away. South Fulton takes advantage of it. Off the baseline to the right side, that's Clark. Almost threw it away, now to Markley. Try to get set on the offense. Runs the middle of the floor, and they'll stack it against that zone defense. Off this left wing, that's Coulter. McKenzie. Off this left side, trying to get some spacing. Threw the ball away. A turnover by South Fulton.
18.
A little careless for them in regards to that possession. Down the floor, little push jumper. Comes up short, no good. That was taken by Barnes. Little fight for it in the backcourt. South Fulton keeps it under the 2-minute mark. Led it 11-1. South Fulton, and another turnover. South Fulton, and North Fulton gives it right back. South Fulton right to left in this opening second half. Back out front with the basketball. It's Markley, who's a sophomore. Skip pass left to right down the lane. That's going to be a hell ball. I wish I had started counting on those. Well, we got double figures in those hell ball tonight.
I think we're close to the Guinness Book of Records, to be honest.
With 1:30. Substitution in the lineup. That'll be Kelsey Thurman. Also quickly to the scorers table. It's Faith Quick re-enters. South Fulton will have Coulter. That's McKenzie. Also out there is Clark on the perimeter. Looking to get the ball inbound. They do out front. A couple of low block for South Fulton, trying to set up off the block. That is Maggie LaSalle. Missed shot. Who gets it? That is Camera. The exchange student from North Fulton heads up the floor. Smith off the dribble to the right side. Picks up her dribble. Launches a shot. Off the mark, no good. Left-handed release with 1:08 remaining third quarter. 26-13. Bounce pass from South Fulton. It goes off the leg. Last touch by North Fulton. Lady Rebels will keep it. Inbounds will come from Lady Rebels off the right side of the baseline. Quick timeout down on the floor here from Lewistown with 1:01 left third quarter. South Fulton 26, North Fulton 13. Back with a timeout from Lewistown in 30 seconds.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on.
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
You like it?
All right.
They might surprise you.
She took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
About 61 seconds left in this third quarter. It's 26-13. Underneath, nice little left-handed hook shot off the glass. Maggie LaSalle. Make it look easy once she gets it down in that low block area there. Of course, with again, Bob continues to emphasize with Lindsay Harrell not in there. It's a little easier task getting the ball down in that paint area there.
Big difference, night and day.
She's on the bench with the 4 fouls. And a three-point play by Maggie LaSalle. 29-13. 55 seconds left in this third quarter. Off the baseline, Thurman got a little anxious. And again, a turnover off that, again, non-dribble. Move the pivot foot there.
Yeah, let's call that a mental turnover.
We see, I think they probably could call more of those. There's a lot of those in this day and age. Underneath, try to grab it along the baseline. Maddie McCormick gets the offensive set back to the top of the key. Maggie LaSalle. Back to Maggie, this near side. Also Markley exchanges down. They go to the near side here. That's Clark. Quick hard pass to the post. Deflected. Nice job there by Quick by North Fulton. Whips the pass to the right wing. Off the dribble for South Fulton. That's McCormick, and a travel by the Lady Rebels. That's one thing I know Carl Beebe is not going to be very pleased with is the turnover category tonight.
That is number 20.
Wow.
For the Lady Rebels.
29-13 with 10 seconds left third quarter. Off the far side. Smith launches it, missed everything. Closing seconds here. 2/10 is all remains. One quick touch inbounds, and that will be the way. As they'll get the ball inbound, that's the way the quarter will come to a close. South Fulton 29 and North Fulton 13. It was a 10-4 quarter advantage to South Fulton. They maintained their lead. We head to the final 8 minutes here tonight from Lewistown. South Fulton 29, North Fulton 13. Back after this 1-minute timeout.
Helping underwrite this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your real estate agent. Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on the north edge of Canton. Stereo Village, located on 4th Avenue in Canton. Wesley United Methodist Church, located on Avenue A in Canton. And M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, Monical's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. By the Bank of Farmington, located in both Canton and in Farmington. By Canton Napa, with a location of North 1st Avenue. Big Horse Vineyard, located east of Lewistown. By Canton Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool on North Avenue A, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
Night 2 with game 2. 8 minutes from finishing this one up. It's been South Fulton leading now 29-13. A quick push off the far side as play begins in this fourth quarter. Quick hold. Whistled against Southard. North Fulton will inbound. Top of the key, off the dribble. Trying to get a handle on it. It's Miller. Hanlon turns into the paint. Now whips the pass to the far side. Bulls. Shot no good. Rebound underneath. Back up. And that's Harold. But a foul against South Fulton. It could be Cherokee Southard. Yep. Back-to-back fouls against Southard. We'll put to the free throw line Lindsey Harold, 6'1" junior. North Fulton missed it. Being off for the biggest part of the quarter does not help when you come back in either. Get right to the flow of the action there.
Yeah, and it's hard to find a flow in this game so far.
A lot of inconsistencies, a lot of different phases. Shooting.
It's been a struggle.
I mean, yeah, there's no doubt. Second chance here coming up. And to miss the free throw and a rebound to the far side for South Fulton.
Got to learn to put some rotation on that free throw. Yep. Knuckleball's not going to do you any favors.
McCormick at the point now, junior for South Fulton. Picks up her dribble, whips the pass to Churchill. That's Taylor Churchill as a junior. Between the circle, ball thrown away. Turnover by South Fulton again.
21.
Ball to the near corner here. The double team. Look out from behind. Gets the pass to the outlet. It goes to Miller between the circle. Top of the key. Exchange. Switch. Top of the key. Lob it to the post. Turns. Hands straight up. Good defense by Maggie LaSalle. It goes out of bounds.
It took him forever to throw that ball to the interior.
It did. That allowed Maggie to turn and get really squeezed down in that low block area defensively. Minute gone by in this fourth quarter. To the near side, North Fulton trying to get some offense generated, and Hanlon missed it. Ball goes out of bounds.
Another foul.
Another push. Souther with a couple of pushes and finds herself with 3 quick fouls to begin this quarter. Off to this near side. Ball goes out of bounds. Nice play there by South Fulton. Good job there on that play.
Turnover number 24 for North Fulton.
That was Erin LaSalle. Good job defensively. She'll inbound. Churchill, LaSalle to the front court now. Also with the basketball is McCormick. Maddie to the sideline, right in front of Coach Beebe and the Lady Rebels bench. Back out front, between the circle, it's McCormick. In the post, nice give and go, but threw it past her, behind her, turnover.
You're 5 feet away from the basket and you throw a bounce pass along the baseline with 2 defenders.
A lot of really...
That's just a common sense thing there.
Yeah.
Take a shot.
And some bad fundamentals, too, you know. 6:30 left here. Top of the key, Page lost a handle on it, was going to make the pass. Turnover gives it right back to South Fulton. Here's Churchill. Had the 3-on-1 advantage, and she did not take it down the middle of the lane. And a 3 to the far side. Krukowit with the 3 ball. She's had a couple of threes. 11 on the night now for Krukowit, the senior. Jumper, far side, no good by Hanlon. They just cannot get in a good shooting rhythm, this North Fulton team. Cannot make back-to-back field goals here.
And their shot selection is not very good either.
Harrell misses it. Snagged by South Fulton. 5:50 remaining. Stick around post-game. All that for you coming up right here on CD Country 107.9 FM on a nasty rainy night outdoors here in the Fulton County area. And a throwaway. Oh, they overruled it, I believe. We'll see what's going to happen here.
Ooh.
Stays with South Fulton. 5:40 left. Another substitution. Alexa Robertson, a sophomore, for Coach Beebe's bench. Inbounds comes the far side of the floor. Back out front, it goes to Churchill. Looks over the defense. Canton a winner tonight, 66-24 for Farmington. Again, Chloe Churchill with 31 on the night tonight. Churchill, good looking shot to this near side. Knocked it down for a deuce. Taylor Churchill, I think what she'll bring to the scheme of things this year too. It's in her bloodline. Pretty good shooters in her family over the test of time. 5:10 remaining. 34-13, extending on that lead. Off balance. And again, there was a little hip action after that shot by Bowles. Here with 5:04. Night off tomorrow and back at it Thursday night. Lewistown, South Fulton at 6, 7:30 Farmington, North Fulton. That's the way it sets up for Friday, Saturday's finish here. Canton again jumping into the pack here with a 2-0 start. Again, it's Savannah Bowles and got the free throw. Again in the action here. 1 of 2 on the free throw line for Bowles. That's her first point of the night. Gets them back to within 20 at the 5-minute mark here. You look at it. They had it down to under like 10. You know, a stretch there. Had a chance to really cut into it. Jumper, the middle of the lane, rolled it up and good. Field goal there by South Fulton, and that's Maggie LaSalle. She's coming on to play pretty good in the second half.
It was 17-9 at one point.
Yep. 7 in this half, 11 for the game by Maggie LaSalle. Took her a little bit. Bank shot. That's a 2 by Paige Fanistock. Bank shot. That's the way Grandpa taught her that, right?
Yep, she called it.
4:23. Layup off the left side. Little push afterwards. Field goal by South Fulton. Another basket there by Maggie LaSalle. She's really stepped it up in the second half. That's what we really thought coming in. She was going to be one of those top 2 scorers for this team.
I think she'll only get better as the season goes. This is the first game.
Coming up on the 4-minute mark here. Again, it's 38-16 after the miss there. Again, it's a blocking foul, hard to the floor. Night off tonight at the Macomb Girls Tournament. They'll be back in action tomorrow night. Bonus coming up. 3:48. 38-16. Here's the subs. It's Thurman for North Fulton. Also Harold and Fanistock leaves the action. In the lane, it's Hanlon. Also out there is Carly Quick. Number 15 is a freshman. And a free throw is good by South Fulton. That is by Erin LaSalle. Second free throw is coming up here, 3:48 left. Missed free throw. And again, Thurman tracks it down for North Fulton. Lead pass, gets it across the timeline to Hanlon. That's Lexi. Kicks it to the near side. Long three, missed everything. Underneath, shot off the roll, no good. Second opportunity, no good. Hanlon misses it, gets the loose ball to the near side. And you got to throw it up. You got to be shooting some points here, man. You got to get
down.
3:25 left here. Off the dribble, quick hard pass. Sometime I don't know if some of these North Fulton knows exactly where the ball is going to go when it's actually being passed. Rebound and loose ball. South Fulton gets it. Outlived the Churchill at the 3-minute mark. Fourth quarter. Off the dribble, loose ball, South Fulton, and it's going to be a hold. Thought that it should have been a travel.
I agree.
Out of control. Didn't know what she was going to be doing with the ball. So we'll send South Fulton to the free throw line. And that'll be Aaron LaSalle. Carly Quick with a foul for North Fulton. Post game will be coming up. We'll look at the stats brought to you by Advanced Rehab and Sports Medicine. And that'll be coming up right here on CD Country 107.9 FM on this rainy Tuesday night. Next one coming up here. 40-16. A little slower start. South Fulton starting to pick it up a little bit. Starting to get it kind of together there. More organized, I would say, with their offense. Free throws missed. 1 of 2. 40-16. 3-minute mark. Another chance here coming up. Off the dribble, it's Lexi Hanlon. Back out front. That's Carly Quick. Almost lost a handle on it. It's always an adventure. Hanlon to the post. Turns. Shot no good. Who gets it? Sharkeel Smith. And a tie-up on the held ball. North Fulton now. One sub. They will bring in Juliet Camera. Churchill will sit. Who comes in for South Fulton? That's Allie Kessler, a sophomore. Get the lineup here, but 2:31 left. Also in the lineup, Sierra Derry, sophomore. Markley, also in the lineup to the near side. That's a travel to the near side. That was by Madison Coulter, a freshman. So he's gone deep, deep, deep down to the end of the bench here. The final 2:21 for South Fulton. Coach Carl Beebe, 9 years. Again, 176 wins, 76 losses. He's really put together a really good established program here in Central Illinois. Jumper to the right side, nothing but net. Faith Quick. Faith Quick with a field goal. She's got 6 points on the night. 40-18 under the 2 minutes. Time remaining. Seemed like it was one of those things you just want to wake up from a bad dream after watching a little bit of this one here.
I've picked myself 4 times.
Minute 44, Quick for the far side, no good. Ball tapped, South Fulton gets it, across the timeline. That is Markley in traffic, threw the ball away. Turnover, minute 34. Here's another sub, that's Lexi Nanner Clark enters. She will sub for Mackenzie Coulter. We'll set the scene schedule for you coming up the remainder of this tournament, which resumes on Thursday. Tell you about the action right here on CD Country 107.9 FM. Minute 26, all remains in night number 2. Ball deflected, good hands up there by South Fulton. Sharquell Smith launches it, no good for a 3 attempt. Try to track it down, it goes out of bounds. Back in the lineup for South Fulton will be Mackenzie Coulter. Little break here, and they'll sub for another one off the bench. 40-18. We'll get to the stats, everything on the post game for you. Get our thoughts as we finish up night number 2 here from Lewistown on this rainy night. Jumper to the right side, no good. Smith gets it, and then a launch is in the air, was a South Fulton player. Again, it will be South Fulton basketball. Sierra Derry with the sophomore. Off this left side, trying to get it to the near corner. 55 seconds. Drop it into the post. Nice little hook shot off the glass and in. Madison Coulter. Nice looking shot in the middle of the lane. Coulter with a field goal. Have to go all the way down the bottom of my page to find her name. 42-18. 37 seconds. In the low block area. Catch and a shot there. Good by North Fulton. And I believe that was Carly Quick.
You got it.
Number 15 made the shot. South Fulton, ball deflected, 23 seconds. Again, loose ball on the floor. Lady Rebels track it down. And a ball thrown away. It's going to be over and back once she touches it with 9.6. In that case, you're just better to kind of let it roll all the way down the end of the floor. More time run off, right? 42-20. Inbounds will come for North Fulton. Sharkel Smith back out top of the key. Launches the three. It's no good by Alexis Barnes. And that's the way night two will come to a close with South Fulton, the defending champions, getting a win 42-20 tonight here at Lewistown to wrap a double header of games tonight. Canton wins the opener 66-24, and the nightcap South Fulton a winner 42-20. We'll recap as we get to the post game. That's brought to you by Monagle's Pizza, home of the family pleaser, 647-1127. Your perfect post game stop at 135 North 5th in Canton. We'll regroup, get to the stats and more coming up. Post game show right here on CD Country 107.9 FM. Back in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your real estate agent. Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on the north edge of Canton. Stereo Village, located on 4th Avenue in Canton. Wesley United Methodist Church, located on Avenue A in Canton. And M. Bixler Video Productions.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
She took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Helping bring you this event, Monagle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. By the Bank of Farmington, located in both Canton and in Farmington. By Canton Napa, with a location of North 1st Avenue. Big Horse Vineyard, located east of Lewistown. By Canton Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool on North Avenue A, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Wrapping things up, getting our final totals figured out, scoring. Some of the stats to recap of this one. Two finals tonight. Game 2, South Fulton a win, 42-20 over North Fulton. And in Game 1, Canton goes to 2-0, 66-24 over Farmington. Let's get to final numbers and the scoring. We'll give you the individual scoring. It's brought to you tonight by the Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine in Canton. Call 649-1572 for a free injury screen. They fix sports injuries. Finals tonight for South Fulton, scoring 4 tonight for Taylor Churchill. Hannah Krukowit with 11. Maggie LaSalle with 13. Aaron LaSalle with 3. Sadie Markley with 4, Maddie McCormick with 2, Madison Coulter with 2, and Mackenzie Coulter with a free throw for their 42 points. They go to 1-0 to begin the season for the Lady Rebels. North Fulton drops to 0-2, 20 points of the night. Paige Fanistock had a couple of field goals for 4 points. Savannah Bowles, that's a point for one free throw in 2 attempts. Madison Miller, basket for 2. Lindsay Harold had 3 points. 6 from Faith Quick. She was the leader tonight in scoring. Lexi Hanlon with 2, and also Carly Quick with 2 for North Fulton and their 20 points. So that is the recap of our scoring, at least for the individual scoring. Is brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine Canton. They fix sports injuries. You can call 649-1572 for a free injury screen. BW, let's get the final numbers tonight here from Lewistown in Game 2.
All right, Leon, for the North Fulton Lady Wildcats, they were 9 of 36 in field goals at 25%. 0 for 12 for the game in three-point shooting. 2 for 6 in free throws, 33.3%. 27 total rebounds, 14 of those offensive, 25 total turnovers. For the South Fulton Lady Rebels, 15 of 38 in field goals, 39.5%. 2 of 15 in three-point shooting, 13.3%. 10 for 17 in free throws, 58.8%. 34 total rebounds, 11 offensive, 26 total turnovers. Points off turnovers, North Fulton with 6 and South Fulton with 20.
So after a couple of nights here, you got Canton off to a 2-0 start. You got South Fulton getting their first win, 1-0. Farmington 0-2, and also in the at least the record North Fulton at 0-2 as well. So that's the night 2 and completion of that. But I think Krukowicz got them started with a little bit of offense, and then Maggie LaSalle kind of finished up at a good second half. They were starting to piece things together, but a lot of turnovers, especially South Fulton. You would think, I think they're a pretty good ball handling group. Tonight they got a little sloppy, and again, it was night number 1 for them.
Right.
North Fulton continues to struggle in phases of shooting, ball handling, a couple of different things here in regards to what they you look to do, and again, not keeping Harold in the game. You got to get her a lot of touches. You got to give her the basketball inside. You got to have a lot of good chemistry within that. And right now, it's kind of like some people are on the page, some are not in regards to what they wanted to do offensively tonight.
Well, some people are in chapter 1 and the other ones are still looking at the header of it. It's just a situation where there's not a lot of experience on the club. Lindsay Harold have to be a part of them being effective on both ends of the court. And I think the thing that I've seen from Game 1 and Game 2 is I'm sure Tosho is going to tell them this. They can't be a team looking to score 70 points a game. They need to slow the pace down, keep the tempo in their comfort zone, and look to win games by scoring 35 to 40 points.
Yeah, being comfortable in your setting and playing at the speed you can handle.
They're not an up-tempo team at all. I mean, they've tried that 2 nights in a row, and the points that they've totaled in those 2 games still wouldn't win one of these games they played in.
Again, in Game 2 of final tonight, South Fulton 42, North Fulton at 20. And that wraps up our post-game show for you tonight. It's brought to you by Monticle's Pizza, home of the family pleaser. Dine-in, carry-out, or delivery at 647-1127. Your perfect post-game stop at 135 North 5th in Canton. Schedule with a night off tomorrow. We'll be back here Thursday night, 6 o'clock on the air at about a quarter before the hour. Lewistown, South Fulton in Game 1. That'll be on Thursday night. Farmington, North Fulton in Game 2 at 7:30. BW, a quick comment, and we'll slide out of this rainy mess that we ever faced on the way home tonight.
Yeah, just real quick, I think there were improvements by all teams from Game 1 to Game 2. South Fulton, of course. This was their first game, but I saw improvements going from the first half to the second half with them. There's a day off to rest and to gather yourself, and for a couple of these teams with no wins, it's trying to find that identity to see what you're going to do in the next few days of this tournament. And as far as, Canton and South Fulton, both of them have not lost in this tournament. We could see a pretty exciting weekend when those two tangle head-to-head.
Yeah, you look to the big key game will be Lewistown South Fulton. That will set up whatever the kind of the marquee game will be for the weekend as well. Thanks for covering the action. Megan, our engineer, back at the studios. M. Bixler, video production, alongside for Bob Wagner. I'm Leon Groover on a rainy night, where Canton goes to 2-0. They were winners tonight, 66-24. And in Game 2, completing 2 nights of action, it's South Fulton 42, North Fulton 20. That's it. That'll wrap things up. Thanks for joining us. More coming up on your new home in the country. It'll do it. Doubleheader tonight of basketball. Our coverage wraps up tonight live from Lewistown. So long tonight from the Girls County Tournament for 2015.